here they are. These are the HP 15-inch, oh heavens, yep, I'm already breaking things, Intel Core i5, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of solid state drive, that's your storage. You are going to get a color coordinated mouse, and you're also going to get a services and software backup that is worth over $700. This backup, if you were buying it at retail, would be $1,052. That's not our price. We are $462 less. We're gonna let you get it home for 118 bucks. We're gonna send it to you for free, and you've got 30 days to love it or return it. But more than that, we're gonna tell you why buying an HP, and buying this laptop in particular, I just came from a place that I've got lotion on my hands, under 4 pounds. It has a battery life of close to 10 hours, depending upon what you're watching. Why this laptop is gonna change your life and make it easier. And we know during the time that was the COVID time, look at, you know, now I've got something on it. It's so funny, I was showing you a black screen. During the COVID time, everybody was doing their work from here. And so lots of folks were having to upgrade the laptop because they were getting the spinny wheel, or they were being embarrassed in front of their boss because their laptop didn't work. That is still the case. If you haven't purchased a new laptop in, say, 5 years, you need to upgrade. So we've got colors for you. This is that beautiful blue. It's called Moonlight Blue. Then we also have the diamond white. Wow, is she ever pretty? Fewer than 150 in the diamond white. And this might be my favorite, the winter lavender. It probably is. I actually have a lavender wall in my house, and I think I'm painting my office a lavender. Shipping and handling is free. I'm gonna share with you that all in, as that retail price is $1,052. All in, we're gonna save you close to $478, and that's delivered. So that's kind of the setup. And I know that maybe on the 4th of July you were thinking, Rach, I don't know if I was thinking a new laptop. Let me tell you one reason why. If you haven't purchased a new laptop in the past several years, you might be using Windows 10. If you're using Windows 10, you absolutely need to get a new laptop before the end of October, because Windows 10 is sunsetting. And when that happens, it is not going to provide you with the updates that you need to have, or you might get some viruses. That's just a fact, because you're going to be using an old system that isn't going to be managed anymore. I'm going to welcome in Alex Abrahantes. Nice to see you on 4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, Rachel. And how appropriate that we have this particular computer on 4th of July, because it is a firework.
Yes.
It is so awesome. i5, what a great processor. It's actually Intel's most sought out processor because of the power and performance. So out of all the processors that Intel makes, this is the one that the majority of folks out there want. So very excited to be able to present this with you for an entire hour. We've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we totally do. My first question, though, that is burning is, where's your red? I see you've got your blue on. I feel like there's white HP in the back. Where's red?
Yeah.
Is red, are you wearing red shoes?
I don't think I have a, I do have a red HP laptop, believe it or not, but
okay,
it just doesn't happen to be after. I missed that opportunity.
All right, no, it's fine.
There's
I'm calling it I'm going to say my lips are kind of red. But Alex, for somebody who, you know, might be thinking, I'm not even considering a laptop right now, can we kind of position for them why they might consider a new laptop right now at this moment?
Oh, absolutely. So you mentioned it when it comes to Windows 10. If you have a computer that has Windows 10, unfortunately, we've got some bad news for you, and that is that Windows 10 support is going away October 14th, and it will be here before you know it. So what does that mean? That means that Microsoft is no longer going to be giving updates. It's no longer going to be supporting Windows 10. You can't go to Microsoft for help if something's going wrong with your computer. You could be susceptible to viruses and malware. Your programs may not function like they once did. That's why it's so important to begin the upgrade process of Windows 11. And why not upgrade to a computer such as this that's ultra powerful with this Intel Core i5? You've got a massive solid state drive of 256 gigabytes and 8 gigabytes of RAM, which allows you to multitask. Now, let's talk about Windows 11 and what makes it so spectacular. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, because with Windows 11, there's all these new features and functionality that come out. And the best part about it is that you don't pay anything additional for it. It's already built in. It's like your computer just keeps getting better over time. So when you want to find something in Microsoft Windows 11, you just put it in the magnifying glass. You're going to find it. You can select a different theme, so you can change the color scheme of your computer and truly make it your own. This is one of my favorite things, snapping apps on the screen, especially with this beautiful 15-inch high-definition display. You can do 4 things at the same time. It's really just remarkable what it can do. You can also connect this to another monitor or display and connect with family and friends with just one touch using that Teams button. So you can have a video, a voice, a text conversation. This has that HP TrueVision high-definition camera built in, so you can do all of your video calls. You also have widgets, which are little bite-sized apps of the things that matter the most to you. And this computer is so fantastic in the way that you can interact with it, whether you want to use the HP image pad, the wireless mouse that's included, or even your voice, because there are accessibility features. And because it has this great Core i5, you're going to be able to stream games thanks to Game Pass. And then you have access to the Microsoft Store, where you can download pretty much everything that you can think of.
So honestly, it's really a vroom vroom. So we want you to know that. But you want to start with the processor inside, the Core i5, or where do you want to start? How come
Sure thing. So the processor, I like to say, is the brain or the engine inside of your computer. And that's basically one of the first things that you want to look at when you're purchasing a computer. First, I like to say is brand, because HP is number one for so many years, right? We've been around for over 80 years building great quality products. We're a household name. So you're investing your hard-earned money in a company that knows a thing or two about reliability, about technology. So you know that we have your back in that aspect. The next thing is the processor. So the processor, as I said, is the brain or the engine inside of your computer. Now, this processor, ultra powerful with that Core i5. You also have 8 gigabytes of RAM that allows you to multitask, and that's going to allow you to open up so many different programs at the same time. And look at just how fast it is to be able to jump through program. You're going to experience such fast speeds thanks to this processor. You're going to fall in love with it and be so grateful that you found this here today, because it does make such a significant difference in terms of just everything that you do on your computer.
And you know what? We always like to give a tour, because we know that you're watching through the screen and it's like, okay, we'll be your hands for you. But here's something that I want you to know immediately. Here at QVC, we stand by what we're sending you. So first of all, you heard Alex say it's the #1 computer brand. It's the #1 15-inch laptop brand. It has that sought-after Core i5 inside the Intel, by the way, because Intel was the #1 brand of processor for forever, and now it has the Core i5 that everybody's looking for. Also, we have a voucher that is going with this. So you're not only getting the laptop and the mouse, because some people like to use the trackpad, but other folks like to use the mouse. Frankly, I use both. But you're getting both of these, and then you're also getting services and software. So our pack-up is $1,052. If you were buying it elsewhere, we are $462 less, and then we're going to ship it to you for free. So we're going to let you try it for $118, and you've got 30 days to love it or return it. If you don't love it, send it back to us, and we don't charge you a restocking fee. We don't go, okay, well, now 15% because you had it for 30 days. Nope, that doesn't happen. We want to make sure that you love something. All you need to know is let us know which color you like. Do you like this beautiful moonlight blue, this really great white, or this winter lavender, which is the one that probably has my name on it? So, Alex, I'm going to bop back to you, but I just wanted to mention that as folks are tuning in just after the 6 o'clock hour, that this is one of those first time at this sale price, $462 off. Give it a try. It's not like Bob's computer. It's one that is portable, it's under 4 pounds, and has close to 10 hours of a battery life. But can you give us a tour and be our eyes for us when we're looking at the ports that we need to have for the future and that sort of thing?
Oh, absolutely. And I love the fact that we've included so many ports for you on this computer. So as I mentioned, the very first thing that you're going to notice is that beautiful display, which is a 15-inch high-definition display. By the way, it has an anti-reflective coating on it. And what that means is basically it's not glossy. So it's not going to reflect light and get in your eyes. It's going to be a softer, easier on the eyes experience. I really love it, especially when you're reading or watching videos, I just find that it's just such a smoother experience.
Yeah.
You also have on the very top there the HP True Vision high definition web camera.
Yep, right here.
And we added a little privacy switch there, so you can just flip the switch right there and completely kill the access to the camera, so you have that peace of mind of knowing that you can't accidentally have your camera on, or if you need to quickly turn it off during a video call, you can do that.
Yep.
You've got a full keyboard there with numeric keys, which is really wonderful. And that's great because even if you use numbers every now and then, it's a wonderful thing to have. And then right on the very top by the F8, well, there's two things I want to point out about this keyboard that make it special. We have a microphone kill switch. So in addition to being able to completely kill the feed of your web camera, you have the ability to turn off the microphone as well. Because if you're on a call of some type and, you know, I don't know, there's dogs screaming in the back, barking in the background, or kids screaming, you want to turn off that microphone. There it is. You just hit that little button. It'll completely turn it off. The other thing I wanted to mention that's so special about this keyboard is at the very top left, we actually added a little emoji button. There it is. You got it. So when you press that emoji button, you're going to see your emoji keyboard pop up. And this is really just so much fun because this will allow you to basically add emojis to your, there it is. Look at that.
The emoji
to
keyboard.
to your messages, to your documents, all of that good stuff. You can even add GIFs if you wanted to as well. So we all are using emojis nowadays, and it's so great that you have a dedicated key now to be able to use that. Now on the side, let's look at those ports. Look at how razor thin that computer is, by the way, and it's so ultra powerful. So right there, you have your power input, and you can charge this computer 50% in just about 45 minutes, thanks to HP Fast Charge. Next to that, you got a super speed USB port. That's going to be 10 times faster than the standard USB. So that'll transfer information in a matter of seconds as opposed to a matter of minutes. And we love being able to do that so quickly. On the other side, you've got another USB-A super speed port, and we have the little wireless dongle. That's what allows your mouse to communicate with your PC, so please don't throw that out. They'll come together inside of the computer box. You've got the HDMI out there. That's going to allow you to connect an HDMI cord to this, connect an HDMI cord to another monitor or display, and basically broadcast what's on your screen onto that other display. And right there, you've got a super speed USB-C port. And this is great because all the new electronics are coming out with this particular port, this connection. So you're going to really appreciate having this in your brand new HP laptop. And then you've got your headphone and microphone jack right down there at the very bottom. So if you want to plug in, you can do that. Otherwise, you do have Bluetooth, so you can connect wirelessly as well. So you got all the ports, all the bells and whistles in this one, Rachel.
Yeah, and by the way, this little chip, what is this? Remind us of what this is again.
Sure, that's the little dongle.
Yep.
That comes along with the wireless mouse, so that's what communicates. That's how they talk.
Yeah. So you need to have that.
Really
Don't throw this away. This little piece
here.
No. This is going to go
it'll come inside a little baggie along with the battery of the mouse. So it'll be pretty evident once you see it.
And I'm not sure whether or not in our breakdown of price, JP in my ear, do we have the services and software that are coming along with this? Otherwise, I can read it. Okay, so you're going to get something called Bigger Brains, or actually, Alex, do you know the package that we're going to get? I can call them out to you, but maybe you have them as well.
Yeah, so if you can help me, Rachel, I do know that we have Bigger Brains, which is, it's wonderful because those are training modules that you can go online at any time at your convenience, learn your computer inside and out. I will say Windows 11 is ultra intuitive, so you'll be able to pick it up right away. But if you want to really dive in deep, you can take those training modules. You'll also be able to learn Microsoft 365 and a variety of other topics there as well, thanks to Bigger Brains.
You also get Hotspot Shield Premium.
Hotspot Shield Premium.
Yeah.
You got it. Easy for you to say, right? It's a hotspot. And what it is, it's great because we're going to be taking this computer on the go with us.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be doing online banking on the Wi-Fi network at the coffee shop or at the hotel. No, right? Because that's such an easy target for hackers to be able to log in and access your information. So Hotspot Shield Premium, it's going to create like a force field around your internet, and you're really going to appreciate being able to have that.
You're also going to receive the PizZap Pro.
Yes, PiZap Pro.
Okay, PiZap.
So that is a photo editing program, so you can create collages and really manipulate your photos online. And then you also have Hello, which is really great because that will allow you to learn a language And this is great for anybody maybe traveling overseas, or if you just want to get the basics down of a particular language quickly, this is a really great program. I've used it and it's really fun to use.
Awesome. And you also get curious.com.
Yeah,
That's
Curious.com has, I think it's like over 20,000 different courses on all sorts of different topics. So it's just one of those places that you can get lost for hours learning information on a variety of different things.
It's the cool like masterclass. Okay, so welcome on in. It's just after 6 p.m. here. I'm Rachel Bozing. Alex Abrahantes is our guest, and he's our expert when it comes to HP. HP, #1 brand of laptops in the U.S., #1 brand of laptops in the 15-inch size. That's what we have for you. This is one that has Windows 11. It also has something called Wi-Fi 6 included. It has the Intel Core i5 processor.